Hey! Hello, hello! I know I look funny today. One eye done. What's up with that? I don't know. Who knows what she's thinking? If you're watching the replay, thank you so much for following me and watching my videos. Hopefully some peeps can jump on. Hey, Susan! Hey, Jody! So, funny looking today because I only have one eye done so far. Hey, Marianne! If you are on, you guys jump on and say hi because I don't see everybody that jumps on. Hey, Jennifer! I try to see everybody that jumps on, but I don't always see everybody that jumps on. Thank you, Jody. That's what this is about today, this eye color on this eye. Not that eye. This eye. Hey, Michelle! I wanted to show you guys my everyday eye look. I've had actually some requests to show it before, and so that's what I'm going to show you. And the reason one eye is done is because I actually just filmed this tutorial for YouTube as well, but I wanted to leave an eye for you guys to see here on Facebook, on the Facebooks. So this is I probably do this eye look 350 out of the 365 days of the year. It is just my go-to. It's what I feel like accentuates my eyes the best, what I feel like looks the best on me. Exactly. Isn't it amazing? It like makes the eye look bigger, kind of turns it up a little bit, has a little bit of smoke to it out there, but it's my everyday look. And I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you how easy it is because it's super easy. Yeah, makes the eyes pop. That's the point, girls. All right. So, of course, foundation, bronzer, contouring, which I do with an eyeshadow as well. That's eyeshadow number 40 that I contour with. Eyebrows are done, and of course, one of my eyes is done. I didn't do anything to my lips, though. They need something. They look dry. Anyway. So this is my eye palette that I created with our new formulation of eyeshadows with my go-to colors, which are, if you are wanting to recreate this, Cream Boat, Peachy Gleam. This is Antique Bar, which I actually don't use every day. This is sort of my, I can change up my look pretty easily in multiple ways with it. Color. Hey, Sarah. So the Antique Bar is not part of this look, but it's in the palette because it totally goes with the palette. This is Taupe for the Best. This is La Vida Mocha, and this is Brownie Points. So these two and the bottom three are the ones that we're going to be using. So without further ado, let's do this thing, okay? So my probably most used eye brush is the tapered blending brush. I use it for multiple things on my eyes, and I'll show you that. The first thing I do, I've also got, of course, primer on my eyes from when I sprayed my entire face, and I've got some concealer on my eyes to neutralize the red color of my eyelids because I do have a lot of red around my eyes. Hey, Misty! So those things are already done as well. So, tapered blending brush, and I'm coming in here with Taupe for the Best, just going to tap it like 2-3 times. If you don't know, these are super pigmented, and I have made the mistake before of getting way too much on my brush. So, I've done it though, Jody. I have. I've gotten way too much on my brush and mess. They're pigmented, get a little bit on there. Hey, Ashley, how are you? So, tapped it a few times in Taupe for the Best. And I'm starting out here at the outer portion of my crease. I'm going to kind of blend it in a little and bring it into the crease. Blend it and bring it into the crease. Back and forth. Because that's what we do. We blend like crazy. And just make sure you open your eye every once in a while and make sure that you're actually doing something that can be seen, because we generally aren't looking at people with our eyes closed. So make sure you can see the effects of what you're doing. And I usually start light because, like Jody says, a little goes a long way. I'm going to get a little bit more and add to it. Start light and add to it. Otherwise you end up with a mess. And some eyeshadows are more pigmented than others in this world, and that's just the way the world works. These ones happen to be super pigmented. So start light and build your color. And I am just going very lightly with this brush too, holding it further out so I can't press too hard, and blending lightly, like so. Alright, so cleaning off that brush really quick. Same exact brush because it's my favorite brush. Like I said, I have this little hair in my face, sorry. I am coming in here with La Vida Mocha and tapping just a couple times on that. Coming out here to the outer V of my eye, I'm going to sort of blend it around right there. And then I'm going to, in a V shape, blend it up just a ways, probably, I don't know, maybe a third in. I'm not taking it very far into the crease. It's just accentuating this outer portion of my eye. Yeah, it's the pointed blender, Jody. Again, because it's my favorite, and you'll see me use it again later. So, yeah, blend it till the cows come home, because that's how we roll. I like a nice blended look, and that gives me the outer portion of my eye. Hey, Sarah! Alright, I'm actually going to switch brushes. I know, you're surprised. Switching brushes. This brush, I can never remember the name of it. But it is just your average, flat, fluffy shadow brush. Sarah, totally say something so I know you're here. I love it when I know people are here. So, regular old shadow brush. Okay. Hey, Kendall. And I'm coming in here with Peachy Gleam. And I'm just going to tap it a few times. One more time. A little extra there. And I'm coming in right above the lashes in the probably inner 2/3 of my eye and tapping it on there. So I'm kind of placing that color. And then I'm going to come up with that tapping towards the crease. Like so. You do have to say something, Kendall. It's mandatory. Mandatory. Okay, so, and then once I've tapped a little, I sort of blend it into that color in the outer V. See that? Okay, so the next thing, if I can find the brush. I have all my brushes here. There we go. Okay, next thing we're going to do is the tapered, or is that the tapered shadow brush? Woo! This shadow brush right here. I'm going to come get Cream Boat and tap it a couple times. I'm coming from the arch of my brow, right under my brow, out, and I'm just sweeping it once, and that's it. Hey, Brittany! Slanted! Thank you, Kendall. I could not think of the word. Angled. Something. I don't know. Anyway, and then I'm bringing that same color on the inner corner of my eye. Hey, Karen! So highlighting right there and right there. And I haven't blended that yet, but I'm gonna, I promise. Because, heaven forbid, we end this look without cleaning off my favorite brush and using it again. Alright. Tapered shadow brush. Again. I'm coming up here between like my crease color and that highlight color that I just laid down. Hey, Tracy! And I am using it to just blend the two to each other. We want them to meet happily and not look stark. Like so. And I'm actually, I don't know why I do it that way, Sarah. I know a lot of people do start with the light and work their way to the dark, and that's totally fine. And I'm going to show you right now why that's totally okay, because I'm actually going to add a little color right here, because I feel like I got more on my other eye, because you want your eyes to match. most of the time. And blend that in. Give it a little more depth right there. So it's totally okay to go from light to dark or whatever you want to do. This is just the way that I've always done it, and it seems to work well for me. So, next, if I can find the brush, I'm losing my brushes left and right. They are super easy to clean off between colors. And you know what makes it easier is the brushes that I'm using, they are Limelight brushes and they are synthetic. Synthetic brushes are somewhat easier to clean as well. So, hey Mary Kay! So that makes it a little easier to clean in between colors too. So yeah, I just use that tapered shadow brush like crazy. And so it's got to be cleaned in between. Got to be. So probably my second favorite brush of all time, because you'll see me use it a lot. Oh, I miss you too, Mary Kay. Can't wait till Florida. It'll be so fun. Hey, Martha. Okay, so I use this brush all the time for liner. This is the Smoky Liner brush, and if you hear rocket sounds in the background, my son is playing in the other room. So, he has all these sound effects and stuff. I don't know. So, hey, Karen. So this is the Smoky Liner brush, and you can see it's soft, but got a little stiffness to it, a little bit of a pencil tip to it, and it's probably the easiest liner brush I've ever used in my life. Oh, Michelle, I miss you guys. I miss you. Okay, so I'm going to use my Smoky Liner brush in the Brownie Points color. I'm just going to tap it in there a few times, okay? I am going to do my lower lash line first, and I'm just kind of sticking to the outer third and going back and forth like I'm coloring. That's why it's so easy, because it's like I'm coloring. And then any excess, I'm bringing in the rest of the way and blending it, okay? It gives me a little smoke on the bottom of my eye. Okay, same thing up on the top. Hey Sabrina, outer third of the eye, back and forth, and then bring it in on that upper lash line and blend it for that little bit of smoke in that line. Do you see why that's so easy though? It's like easier than using a pencil. I love this brush. Just ask me, I'll tell you what brushes I love. To bits and pieces. Okay. Who's going to Iowa? I don't get to go to Iowa. I know Karen's going. Sarah's going. I know a lot of you are going. So, the next thing I'm going to do is curl these lashes. And these lashes are a little straighter than these lashes, so I tend to curl them a little more. And don't pinch your eyelid. This is hard on camera, and I've done that. I've pinched my eyelid and it hurts. Alright. And then time for the Perfect Mascara, which brings the whole look together. Yes, we will totally meet in Florida. All of us will. I'm so excited. Second coat. This eyelash curler, Jennifer, is fabulous. It is, hang on, I'll show it to you. Okay. Look, finished. So, Jennifer, Team Vivid is going to hit the lazy river hard in Florida. So Jennifer, so you can see it a little better, this eyelash curler, it's different, right? So it only does like a portion of your eyelashes at a time, so you can curl some of them more than you need to curl others. If you have wonky eyelashes like I do, you can curl a little more in one spot, a little less in another, whatever. Curl a little extra on the outside to get that flare a little bit on the outer corner. It is amazing. So hit me up if you need one, because I can totally hook you up. But I love this little guy. Alright, so that is it. That is the finished look. That is my everyday go-to eyeshadow look. I don't know, I've gotten a lot of questions about it, so I thought I'd go ahead and do the look on here. Hopefully that was interesting. But it's just what works for me. It's the colors that work for me. It is the placement that tends to work really well for my eye shape. I have hooded eyes, so I like the highlight right in here. It helps with me looking like I have more of an eyelid, I guess. But I also like the smokier look, so a little smoke out here, a little definition in the crease. So it's my go-to. Oh, thank you. I thought I was kind of having a bad hair day. Thanks, Sarah. So, alright. Jennifer, let me know. I will hook you up with that eyelash curler. I can totally hook you up. So, yeah, try it. And this placement, you guys, will work with any eyeshadow colors. So just like, you know, a lighter color in here, like a medium color in the crease, and a darker color at the outer V, and then your liner, of course, and your highlight. Try it with different colors. It can totally work. It's a great general eyeshadow placement too. The basics. Hey Debbie! So yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I am going to sign off because I have a little girl sitting here staring at me like she needs something. What's up, sister?
I just like watching your videos.
You like watching my video? Do you want to say hi? No? She's being shy right now. Alright. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye!